The power of karma, understanding the law of cause and effect. Karma is a word that many of us have heard at some point in our lives, but do we truly understand its depth and significance? We often associate karma with the idea of what goes around comes around, but its true meaning and implications stretch far beyond simple cause and effect. To fully grasp the power of karma, we must embark on a journey of self-reflection, mindfulness, and deep understanding of how our thoughts, words, and actions shape not only our present, but also our future. What is karma? At its core, karma is the universal law of cause and effect, the belief that every action we take has consequences. This principle is not just about retribution or reward, but is intricately tied to our own personal growth, relationships, and experiences. In many spiritual traditions, particularly within Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism, karma is seen as a natural law that governs the universe, ensuring that every action, thought, and intention has a corresponding effect, whether immediate or delayed. Karma is often misunderstood as a form of cosmic justice, where good deeds are rewarded and bad deeds are punished. While this simplistic view holds some truth, it does not fully capture the richness of karma's teachings. Karma is not about vengeance or divine retribution. It is about balance and harmony. Every action, whether positive or negative, sets in motion a series of events that will inevitably return to us, shaping the course of our lives in ways we might not always expect. The law of cause and effect, a deeper understanding. To understand karma more profoundly, we must first explore the law of cause and effect in greater detail. This law states that every action has a corresponding reaction. It is an intricate web that connects every living being, every moment, and every experience. The decisions we make today will inevitably affect the reality we encounter tomorrow. The power of karma lies in its ability to guide us in making conscious choices. When we understand that our actions create ripples in the fabric of the universe, we begin to realize the weight of our decisions. Whether we choose kindness or cruelty, generosity or greed, mindfulness or indifference, we are creating the reality we will eventually live. The law of cause and effect teaches us that every word we speak, every gesture we make, and every thought we entertain contributes to the energetic field of our existence. But karma is not just about external actions. It is also about the inner workings of our minds. Our thoughts, intentions, and feelings play a significant role in shaping our karma. A seemingly benign thought, if left unchecked, can snowball into negative emotions and behaviors that affect both ourselves and others. Conversely, cultivating positive, compassionate, and loving thoughts can create a flow of positive energy that nurtures our lives and the lives of those around us. The power of intentions. One of the most important aspects of karma is the role of intentions. While actions are important, the motivations behind those actions are even more critical. It is our intentions that determine the true nature of our karma. A person who donates money to charity with the intention of gaining recognition or fame is creating a very different karmic imprint than someone who donates out of genuine compassion and empathy for those in need. The outward act may appear the same, but the energetic imprint is vastly different. In this sense, karma goes beyond the physical realm and delves into the energetic and spiritual dimensions. Every intention carries with it a specific vibration. and this vibration influences the world around us. If our intentions are pure and aligned with love, kindness, and truth, we are creating a positive, karmic path. However, if our intentions are driven by selfish desires, hatred, or manipulation, we are sowing seeds that will eventually lead to suffering. This understanding of karma calls us to examine not just our action, but our hearts and minds. Are we acting out of genuine concern for others, or are we seeking to fulfill our own desires and ego? By becoming more conscious of our intentions, we can transform our karma and, in turn, our lives. The ripple effect. How karma shapes our lives. Karma is not a one-time transaction. It is an ongoing, ever-evolving process that shapes our lives in profound ways. When we speak of the ripple effect of karma, we are referring to the far-reaching consequences of our actions. A single act of kindness, no matter how small, can set off a chain reaction that impacts countless lives. Similarly, a single act of cruelty or indifference can spread negativity and suffering to others, creating a cycle of harm. As we navigate through life, we may not always be aware of the impact our actions have on others. However, the interconnectedness of all beings means that our actions are never isolated. The energy we put into the world flows outward, touching the lives of those we encounter, often in ways we cannot predict. This interconnectedness calls for a heightened sense of awareness and responsibility. Every decision we make, every word we speak, every choice we take contributes to the larger karmic field that shapes our collective experience. Breaking the cycle of negative karma. One of the most profound teachings of karma is that it is not fixed. While our past actions may have created certain karmic imprints, we always have the power to change our present and future karma. This is where the transformative potential of karma comes into play. No matter how many mistakes we may have made in the past, we can always choose to act with greater awareness, compassion, and love in the present moment. Breaking the cycle of negative karma requires us to be conscious of our thoughts, words, and actions. It requires self-awareness and the willingness to transform negative patterns into positive ones. This process is not always easy, but it is incredibly rewarding. When we begin to align our actions with love and compassion, we begin to heal not only ourselves, but also the world around us. Karma and the path to self-realization. In many spiritual traditions, the understanding and cultivation of karma is closely linked to the path of self-realization. As we work through our karmic imprints, we uncover deeper layers of our being and begin to connect with our true nature. This journey of self-discovery is not about accumulating good deeds or avoiding bad ones. It is about cultivating awareness and living in harmony with the natural laws of the universe. When we understand karma, we see that it is not something to be feared or punished by, but something to be embraced as a powerful tool for personal growth. By living consciously and with intention, we can begin to create a life that reflects our highest values and deepest truths. The path of karma is the path of self-awareness, compassion, and ultimate liberation from the cycles of suffering. The ultimate truth of karma, love and compassion. At the heart of karma lies the principle of love and compassion. This is the highest form of karma, the ultimate law that governs not just our actions, but our very essence. When we act with love and compassion, we are aligning ourselves with the natural flow of the universe, and in doing so, we become a source of healing and transformation for ourselves and others. This is the true power of karma, to create a world where kindness, love, and compassion reign supreme. Karma is not a set of rules to follow, but a call to awaken to the deep interconnectedness of all beings. It is an invitation to live with mindfulness, to act with intention, and to walk the path of love and compassion. As we align ourselves with the natural flow of karma, we become more than just passive recipients of our action. We become active creators of our reality. Through our thoughts, words, and deeds, we shape our own destiny and contribute to the collective well-being of the world. Conclusion: embracing the power of karma. The law of karma is a powerful and transformative force in our lives. It teaches us that every action, thought, and intention we create has consequences that shape our reality. By understanding karma, we gain the power to transform our lives, to break free from negative patterns, and to create a future aligned with our highest values. Karma is not a distant concept or a passive belief. It is an active force that we can use to live more consciously, to cultivate compassion, and to contribute positively to the world. When we embrace the law of cause and effect, we begin to see the deep interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of living with intention and awareness. The true power of karma lies in our ability to create a life filled with love, compassion, and wisdom. If you are inspired by the teachings of karma and want to explore this powerful law further, remember, your actions, thoughts, and intention are the key to unlocking the potential for a life of peace, joy, and fulfillment. Call to action. If this article has inspired you to learn more about karma and how it can transform your life, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the powerful teachings of karma and self-realization. Embrace the law of cause and effect and begin your journey of personal transformation today.